From a rainbow wall to vinyl storage, this craft room had a lot of planning and thought on where to put all the craft supplies. Join me as I take you through the Studio 77 workroom that was recently renovated from a dusty cold garage. I will share all my top tips for storage and organisation and how I added the decor. Perfect if you want to plan your own room or just fancy having a nose at my studio. Stay watching to the end to see my favourite IKEA hack that has changed my making life, as well as the full room reveal with finished decor. So first off, we're going to start with the IKEA Kallax units that I used for my storage. The drawer inserts are fantastic for organising small bits and bobs. I found my Cricut Maker super useful for labelling the drawers in my room and love this dragon skin vinyl that is subtle in some lights and pops a shine in others. I also used this vinyl lettering on the other IKEA drawers too, which are on the opposite wall. I highly recommend the wooden versions of these as opposed to the plastic if you can get them, as they are much sturdier. When it came to the decor, I decided to go with a blush pink, gold and tropical theme. I used the Maker again to cut gold spots, pink brush marks and green leaves. However, once I started to put it all together and place the leaves on the wall, they just didn't go. So I ditched the Cricut cut ones and used another option, and you'll see what I did in a minute. For the chairs, I had some old IKEA ones. Notice the theme here? Yeah, that just kind of happened. Anyway, I went with the blush pink to pull out the paint marks on the wall, and I used a satin wood paint to give them a new look. I'll make some nice cushions at a later date to make them comfy. And now comes some hidden storage, and most importantly, the piece that has changed my making life, my movable cutting table. Using 2 Kallax units, 2 pieces of wood and some wheels, this cutting table has masses of storage. Perfect for keeping my sewing machines and all manner of stuff in the middle, because you can never have enough storage, right? The fact that it's movable means I can wheel it over to my Cricut if I need to, move all around it for cutting, or just put it up against the wall. I also love that I can store my iron and wool mat in one of the cubbies so that it's easy to get to alongside my cutting. My other tip for your sewing room is a movable trolley like this one. Great for tools on the top and ongoing projects underneath. It means you can have all the tools on hand and you can move it from your cutting table to your machines and not lose time searching for the tools that you need. I love them so much. I also have one for my kids' art supplies too. Next up, I have a tall bookshelf, perfect for holding my inspiration and knowledge. And now to the whole room reveal. The top end of the room now has a small utility area. After ditching the Cricut made leaves, I went with some fake Monstera plant leaves in 3 sizes, and they came from Amazon. Bunching them at intervals and adding in a vine tied the look together. I love how bright and airy this room is. I'm actually not really a pink person, but I went with this colour as my kitchen is navy and it transitions nicely into this room. It's also a nice warm colour and is still kind of neutral. I will add some pictures to the wall above the machines at some point and maybe a quilt or 2. The little oil heater is great and enough for this room. It actually heats the room in about 20 minutes because I put quite a lot of insulation in these walls. The utility area is once again all IKEA and works so well for us as we didn't have anything before. I hope this has inspired you for your own craft room and encouraged you to make over your garage into a workroom. If you'd like to see how I did the shell of this room, please take a look at the top video on the screen right now, or you can click the video below for some great sewing tutorials. I'll see you on the next video.